Growing up, I've walked countless times past the McDougald residence. It's the central point of my neighborhood and part of the path I take every day to get to the nearest bus stop from my house. When I was really young, I thought it was the Canadian White House, but turns out it's not. It actually belongs to this guy, or it did at some point in time. The man you're looking at is Bud McDougald. But who is Bud McDougald? He is noted as being the most powerful businessman in Canadian history, according to journalist Peter Newman, who remarks in his book The Canadian Establishment. He may well be the least known and most admired member of the Canadian business establishment. Peter says this because McDougald was highly interested in horse breeding and in horse racing, but he remarks that without question, he is the most powerful. Unfortunately, nowadays, what was once the main point of commerce for many high-value individuals, even members of the royal family when they came to visit, has been reduced to some Joe Schmo's private residence, as it's fenced off and you can often see people from within watching Netflix or watching some reality TV shows. Now that you've understood my critique, the solution I suggest to highlight the value from the site is the Canadian Establishment Gate. The concept is to reimagine the heritage elements of the private residence, once symbols of power and wealth, and transform them into a threshold gateway that represents the essence of the Canadian establishment. By bringing the gate to the foreground, it engages the public to traverse and welcomes them to become part of the Canadian establishment. Now, this is the part where I invite you to all traverse the gate with me.